can hurt somebody, then there's a demon in you that's pushing you to do what you do.
That's right. All right.
Amen.
Amen.
So you think about that when you go to hurt somebody the next time.
Amen.
Especially when they ain't done nothing to you.
Exactly. Amen.
Yeah, Lord. And sometimes you just look too good for some people.
Amen.
Y'all know that? Sometimes you just got too much stuff that other folk don't have, and they'll hate you because they don't have it.
Amen.
And all of that is motivated by Lucifer. That's his job.
Amen. Amen.
You're in a war. You need to accept that fact. You're in a war.
Amen.
And his allies is your closest friends.
Amen.
Are y'all listening to me?
Yeah.
Listen, if you got somebody that you know don't like you, he can't stab you in the back. Because you know at front, he don't like you.
Amen. Amen.
Got it? But if you want to get stabbed in the back, you got to get somebody who got that arm around you.
That's the truth. Amen.
The Bible says if you hate your brother without a cause, you're a murderer. Ain't that what it said?
That's what it said.
There you go. That song just sort of messed me up a little bit there. Because we in a war.
Yes, we are.
I look at TV, I look at the Justice TV almost 24/7. I heard somebody say, you don't watch Cowboys? I was just finna say, the only other one I watch is the Cowboy Channel. I found the Cowboy Channel that's 24/7. I can wake up 3 o'clock in the morning and there's a cowboy on. Y'all got that at your house? Well, Channel 27, Able TV. Able TV. Channel 27.4 Able TV you got it there, right? If I'm not watching them, I watch 18.2. That's Justice Channel. The things that I see on the Justice Channel make you tremble at what folks are doing in this world. It's bad, y'all. It's bad. So you got to stay close to the Lord, ain't that right?
Amen.
I want to talk about something, I want to remind you of something this morning that's very important. Why do you think you're saved? How do you get to be saved? That's a rhetorical question. I got an answer for it, I'm going to tell you. I'm just saying. Why do you think that, first of all, how did you get saved? It wasn't because you came, excuse me, the Lord. It was because he drew you to him.
Amen.
Jesus said, no man cometh to the Father except he draw him.
Amen.
So if you're saved because the Lord found you and drew you into this his service. Okay? And once you get in there, you need to know that you were saved for a reason.
Amen.
Are y'all listening? Okay, let's turn to Romans, if you will. the 8th chapter. And we're going to look at one verse. Romans chapter 8. Romans chapter 8. Y'all got it? Verse 28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God. Y'all see that?
Amen.
To them who are the called according to God's purpose. God has a purpose for you. And I'm talking to Christians. I'm talking to you that's saved. Everybody said it's saved, ain't it?
That's what they say.
Some of us ain't as deep in as the others, but we're saved. We're working on it. Say amen, y'all. Ain't you working on it?
Amen.
If everybody in where you want to be,
No, sir.
but can you clap your hands at the fact that you are not where you used to be? We are working on it.
Yes, sir.
And Paul said that all things work for good. To who? To them that love God. And the Lord said, if you love me, the evidence of your loving me is keeping my commandments. The very first thing the Lord said, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, mind, strength, and your neighbor as yourself. That's the evidence right there. But you say, well, I can't love her, but I ain't talking to you. Now, man, you can go home this morning and come back next Sunday.
Amen.
But I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the person who loves in spite of everybody.
Yes, yes.
Are y'all listening? This person, you can treat me any kind of way you want to, and it's not going to tear away my love for you. Y'all there?
Yes, sir.
Lord, I pray for you. If you ever tell me I ain't there yet, you need to get there.
Amen.
Because if you
Amen.
die before you get there, you're going to take a detour
Sure enough.
at the throne of God to the bottomless pit, to perdition. Y'all got that? All right. He said, God's got a purpose for you. And Paul said, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God. You love God, it's going to work out.
Amen. Amen.
You ever been in a situation where it looked like you didn't see
Yes.
no way out? It
Yes.
just looked like circumstances were just piling up on you, and you are praying, and you are meditating, you're
Yes.
reading the scripture, you go to bed at night, and trouble, circumstances, or situations wake you up at night, and you pray again because it just looked like the light of success is just an act away.
Yes.
But if you love the Lord, Paul said it's going to work out.
Yeah, it does.
Huh?
Thank you, Lord. Yes.
Sometime, my sisters and my brothers, you have to go through something in order for God to be able to use you when it's time for your purpose to materialize.
Amen.
All of us in here this morning were called to Christ for a purpose. God got a purpose for you in your life. You are not just a bench warmer. God's got a purpose for you. Watch this. He had a purpose for Abraham. When y'all go home, y'all study the 12th chapter of Genesis 1 through the 3rd verse, and you'll see that when God called him out from his kindred, and he said, I want to carry you. I want to carry you to a place that I'm going to give you, and I'm going to bless you. I'm going to bless your seed. I'm going to make you great. God is waiting to make everybody in here great.
Amen.
Are y'all listening? He had a purpose for Moses. Y'all read at your leisure the 3rd and 4th chapter of Exodus. You'll find out. He had a purpose for Moses. You said Moses was down in Goshen, and he was born to a woman who loved him so much until she hid him from the Egyptian soldiers that he might live. Well, she didn't actually hide him. She was following a mindset that God had put in her to fulfill his purpose.
Thank you, Lord.
Y'all hear me? It wasn't no accident that Moses' mama decided she would put him in a basket and hide him in the river. That was God placing his plan on her mind. The Bible said 40 years later, God met him to tell him what his purpose was. And it was to lead Israel out of Egypt. God had a plan also for Isaiah. Read sometime the 6th chapter of Isaiah and the 1st through the 8th verse. Lord, Isaiah said, in the year that King Uzziah died, I saw also the Lord. Yeah. High and lifted up and set it upon the throne, and his train filled the temple. And then he goes on to describe the royalty and the sanctity of his appearance. And after a while, he began to look at himself. And you know the story. He said, woe is me, for I am done. I live among a people of unclean lips, but my eyes have seen the Lord. And after he got through confessing his worthlessness, and that's what we got to do. You got to find out that you ain't hitting on nothing without God. Amen. I don't care how pretty you look.
Come on now. Amen.
I don't care how ugly you look. I don't care how old you look or how young you look or how successful you think you are. You are nothing. Amen. Without God.
Yes, sir.
Y'all hear what I'm saying?
Amen. Amen.
The devil will have you think that success is things. Are y'all listening? He'd have you think that all of the goodies in life is evident that you are blessed. That's the devil sucking you out. Amen. Are y'all listening at me? Yes. The Bible, he tried to sucker Jesus. He said, I own this stuff. It was given to me. And I'll give every bit of it to you. I'll make you look pretty. All you got to do is bow down and worship me. Y'all read that in the 4th chapter of Luke if y'all want to look at it sometime. Are y'all listening? See, I read my Bible. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm coming from too. He said he had a message for Isaiah. And when Isaiah heard it, he said, God said after a while when Isaiah got to complaining and testifying and admitting that he was nothing. Are y'all listening? Yes, sir. You can't help God until you see that you're nothing. Amen. Amen. If you think you are somebody when you are nothing, the Bible says you deceive yourself. Amen. You ain't hitting on nothing without Jesus. You need him. Amen. When he said, I'm a man of unclean lips, and I live among a people of unclean lips, but my eyes have seen the Lord. The Bible said the Lord cleansed them at that moment. And after a while, Isaiah said, and I heard a voice saying, whom shall I send, and who will go for us? And immediately Isaiah said, here am I, send me, I'll go. What is the purpose? Read the rest of that chapter. I can tell you all. I'm going to give you some homework to do. The Bible said the whole purpose of God calling to get him in church with Isaiah was to get him to go to Israel, and tell Israel how dissatisfied God is with his people. Yeah. And most folks don't want you to tell them that God is dissatisfied with them. Listen, God is dissatisfied with the most of us. Amen. Y'all listen to what I'm saying? He's not happy because we think he's happy, but until we get devoted without question to God and his will, he is not satisfied with us. And a lot of us can be mediocre in the Lord, die, and go to hell. Amen. God's purpose is not being fulfilled. The purpose, my sisters and brothers, is to get up from your vision, to get up from your confession, to get up from the foot of the cross, and get out on the job to manifest the word and the life of God in your life. When he called Abraham, he got up, didn't he? He went where God told him to go, and because of it, Abraham's children are still coming into the world. When we heard Moses out there at the mountain and he told Moses what to do, Moses didn't just sit there, he got up and went to Egypt. And I'll tell you something else. Now watch this now. This means war. When he got to Egypt, he said, the Lord said, let my people go. Pharaoh said, I don't know the Lord, who he is. I don't know him, and would go. Most okay. Then you need to stop fighting and let God fight your battle. You need to stop getting back at folk and let God fight your battle.
Amen.
Are y'all listening? Lord told Moses, said, don't worry. Y'all know the story.
Amen.
God pestered him 10 times. And the more he pestered him, the nastier Pharaoh got. Until God told him, how can I do you, baby? How can I do you? I'll take your son, little Pharaoh Jr., little Ramses Jr. I'll take him from you. That's when Pharaoh saw that God was God and not Dagon. Don't let nobody fool you, my sisters and brothers. You are here for a purpose. And we need to stop chicken out. We are too chicken in the Lord. We are cowards. Saying hallelujah until somebody see you do this right here. Glory until somebody look at it. Here you go. Our Lord. When are you going to speak up and say, God, for God I live and for God I die, and I let nothing separate me from his love.
Amen.
Let me finish. You got Jeremiah. I want y'all to turn to this one. This is I want you to turn to Jeremiah 1st chapter. Y'all turn there. I want to show you something. Jeremiah 1st chapter. Lord have mercy. And this will go for any of y'all if y'all get pregnant and want to get rid of them. Well, the baby, I'm going to show you here. You can't do that.
No, sir, you can't do that.
I'll show you this book right here in a minute. If you didn't want the baby, you shouldn't have had sex.
That's right. Amen. Amen.
Bible, God, the first thing God said when you put Adam and Eve on earth is to have sex. Ain't it? And said, get them children and multiply. That's what God told you to begin with. And then later on down the road, he told us, now wait a minute, now y'all can't act like animals.
That's what he said.
He said, you get your wife, and you go here, you get your wife, and you go there. And don't you bother his wife, and don't you bother his wife. God put it in order, didn't he?
That's what he said.
Okay.
He said that.
Jeremiah, the 1st chapter. 20-year-old boy. Before the 5th verse, y'all got it? The 4th verse, then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Y'all got that? Before I formed you. You were just a myth. Before I formed you, I knew you. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. I had all put a purpose for you before you got started. Y'all with me? And not only did I sanctify you, I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations with an S. You wasn't born accidentally. God purposed you into this world. And if you are a saint of God, because God saw enough in you to come out in that old raggedy lifestyle and draw you out of it into his service. Because he knows that your personality, your character, your makeup will be instrumental in his service. Are y'all listening? The Bible said, you know the story about him. He went on about his business. But you need to know that God will continue to bring us out. Go back to Romans. We're going to get through here now, y'all. But before we do that, you need to go to Acts, the 26th chapter real quick. Acts 26. Acts 26. Y'all got it? God had a purpose for Saul. Listen. Nobody in him was as nasty as Saul. He killed people. He treated people like dirt. He was the captain of the Roman army. And he was nasty. He would see you do things to Christians and just stand there and watch you do it. This same Saul. But God met Saul on the road to Damascus. Anybody here been met by the Lord while you were doing your stuff? Lord have mercy. He met me. Hey, and I was doing my thing. And what I was doing was not what God wanted me to do. And because I was good at doing my thing, be a good person there in my service. And he met me. Paul met Paul on the road, and when he met him, the Bible said, he said, "Who art thou, Lord?" And God said, the 14th verse, last part, "Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me?" It is hard for thee to kick against the prick. And you got folks kicking against the prick every day.
Amen.
Are y'all listening to that one with me? You got church folk kicking against it.
Amen.
They don't like you because you too holy.
Amen.
You too straight up. You too right. Are you listening? And I said unto who art thou, Lord? He said, "I'm Jesus, whom thou persecuted." You fighting against the prick. How are you going to win against God? Are y'all listening?
Yes, sir.
But rise and stand on thy feet, for I have appeared unto thee for this what? For this purpose. God called you for a purpose. When I was 7 years old, the Lord told me I had a purpose in your life. And I don't like it. Let that sink in a minute. Because it don't create friends like being a fool does. You see, if I was a drunkard, I have many drunkard friends. If I was a whore, I have a woman on every corner. But because I'm straight in the Lord, I have to pick and choose the one that will walk with me in the path of righteousness. Even Jesus said that. Are y'all listening? Sometimes my children think I'm too tough. It ain't me. It's the Lord in me. But rise up and stand on thy feet, for I have appeared unto thee for this purpose, to make thee a minister and a witness both of these things which thou hast seen, and of those things in the which I will appear unto you. You haven't seen nothing yet. When I get through with you, you're going to wish, you had started a long time ago. So what I'm saying here to us is about finished now. You go back to Romans 8 and let's get to him. Let's go back to Romans 8 and get to him. Romans 8 starting at 26th verse. 28th verse. Y'all got it? It said, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. For whom he did foreknew, he also did predestinate to be conformed in the image of his son. What are you saying? God knew what he wanted you to do before you even knew it. But if we give ourselves to the Lord, he'll mold us into Christ-like individuals. Am I right? Amen. He said, "I moved into his son, that he might be the firstborn among many, many brethren. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he called." I told y'all that. You didn't just make up your mind to go to the Lord. He had to get you on his mind, get him on your mind. Amen. He called you. Are y'all listening? And whom he called, them he justified. If you go, God will justify you. No wonder the children say, "This means war." Why? Because I follow the God that tells me to do the right thing. Yes. Can't nobody hurt you if you're on the Lord's side. Can't nobody defeat you if you're walking in the footprints of Jesus. Can't nobody destroy your life if you stand up for God. For Jesus said, "I will fight your battle. Just hold your peace and stand still." Lord have mercy. What was I? I took my finger out. Them he called, of whom he called, them he also justified. And whom he justified, them what God does, he glorified. These are mine. Y'all get what I'm saying? If you let God justify you, you stand in the word, God will make the world know that you're his child. Amen. But let your light so shine before men that they might see your good work and glorify your Father which is in heaven. The world will know who you are. God said, if you walk in my statute, if you keep my commandment, if you obey make them scared of you.
Sure.
They're scared to come around.
Amen.
Are y'all listening? Why? Because they know that you and God is on the same track.
Thank you, Lord.
That's what I'm telling you. We need to understand that God has a purpose in William Chapel life. Everybody in here, God's got a purpose for you. And one of them is to witness, to stand up for him. Am I right about this, y'all?
Yes,
You're not just coming to church because you bought a new dress or a new suit. God wants you when you're in your dungarees or blue jeans or whatever you call it. He wants you to live the life 24/7 that he wants you to live. If you can't do that, then God don't need you.
Amen.
Y'all with me?
Amen.
God said, watch this in 30 foot. More whom he did predestinate, them he also called, and whom he called, them he also justified, and whom he justified, them he also glorified. What shall we say to these things? Get this, if you will. If God be for us.
Well. Thank you, Lord.
Y'all see that? If God be for us, who can be against us?
Amen. Amen.
Huh? But you got to stand.
Understand.
You got to stand like a man.
Yes.
Amen. You got to be able to stand in times look, your friends, them friends that got them knives in their hands, they ain't stuck you. You know why they ain't stuck you in the back yet? Because you know, putting up with standing up for God, and feel that's why you feel some running down your back. It's called blood. Are y'all listening?
Yes.
God wants us to stand up. He's got a purpose. Altamont is in trouble. Altamont is in trouble. The community where you live is in trouble. Because all we're doing Sunday morning is going through a motion when we need to proclaim God as God, Jesus as King, and stand up for what's right. You got to tell the world that the wages of sin is death and the gift of God is eternal life. You got to tell them every day of your life. And if you're not willing to do that, then you are not fulfilling God's purpose.
Amen.
Are y'all listening? God said, stand for me. Paul said, I'm not ashamed of the gospel. Ain't that what he said? In the first chapter of Romans. And I'm going to tell you, what he talked about is pretty rough. If you ain't ready to talk like Paul, then you need to bring your baptismal paper back and give it to Sister Regina.
Amen.
Tell her you ain't ready yet. Because let me tell you something. Being a Christian is more than a notion. Are y'all listening? It's more than a notion. It's more than just wearing a new suit or high heel shoes.
Amen.
It's more
That's right.
than wearing white dresses and white suits.
All right.
Being a Christian is more than that. You got to stand up for God on your job.
That's right.
You got to stand up for God in the supermarket. You got to stand up for God. I don't care where you go. The light of Christ has to shine in your life, or you are profaning your own God.
Amen.
Are y'all listening? Paul said in Romans 1, y'all get that now. I know we're ready to go. We're going to be ready here in 5 minutes. I ain't hooping.
Amen.
Life is too rough to be done hollering.
Yes, yes.
I ain't hollering. I holler when the Lord tell me. He ain't told me to do it, so I ain't going to holler.
Teach.
Go to the first chapter of Romans. First I thank God. First I thank my God through Jesus Christ for you all, that your faith is spoken of throughout the whole world. And y'all know when they talk about William Chapel. Everybody in town know who they're talking about.
Amen.
See, y'all ain't never thought about that either. Where you go to church at? Oh, that's where you go? For God is my witness, whom I serve with my spirit in the gospel of the Son. Listen to this. That without ceasing I make mention of you always in my prayers. And don't let nobody fool you. I pray for you, church.
Amen.
Because some things happened to me in the last couple of years that got a lot of y'all on shaky ground.
Amen.
Because your friends left. And they still coming to you talking trash. And you ain't saying nothing. Ooh, how do you know that? I know human nature. Good. You have to stand up for what's right.
That's right.
Ain't that right?
That's right.
Like the man come to the barber shop talking about his pastor. I said, you ever talk to your pastor? No, I said, well, you ought to. If you don't like what he's doing, why don't you talk to him?
Amen.
Goodness. I said, if you're a preacher, this gonna come back on you.
Yes, sir.
Bible says God is not mocked. Ain't that what it said? Whatsoever a man sows, that shall he also reap. You run your pastor down, he's gonna run you down. Somebody else is gonna run you down. I know. I used to pick on them old ladies and to get up there shouting in church when I was a little boy. Go out and shout all day Monday. I'm out there shouting like them women in church. 40 years later, I'm preaching and I got a little in the spirit. I went to jumping up in the church. God, man, I was enjoying myself. And went outside. After church was over, I went in the study. And just like my door is right there, the door stand right open. Some boys in there about 12 or 13 years old come to the door and they were jumping up there like I was in the pulpit. And the first thing that come to my mind is when I was 12 years old. It's so embarrassing too, you know, when they come back over to Berquin, you feel so cold, like, you know, because you know exactly why they are. And you reap what you sow.
That's right.
And he wouldn't go. He go and go down there, come back and jump up again. And I know right now, that little hammer knocker. Come back on. Let me finish. For God is my witness, whom I serve with my spirit in the gospel of his Son, that without ceasing I make mention of you always in my prayers, making requests, if by any means now at length I might have a prosperous journey by the will of God to come unto you. That's why I keep coming here every Sunday. Because I want you to know. For I long to see you. Don't let nobody fool you. I wake up Sunday morning ready to come and see what you're talking about. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Then he said in the 30th verse, now I would not have you ignorant, brethren, that oftentimes I purpose to come to you, but was let hitherto that I might have some fruit among you also, even as among other Gentiles. Amen. In other words, I'm coming here to make fruit. I'm coming here to make it work, to make folks join into this program of God. Amen. But sometimes it's pretty rough. Are y'all listening? For the wrath of God, watch this, in the 17th verse. 6, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for I enter the power of God and the salvation of everyone that believeth, to the Jews first, then to the Gentiles. For therein is the righteousness of God revealed from faith to faith, as it is written, the just shall live by faith. For the wrath of God revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who hold the truth into unrighteousness. Y'all got that? Who hold the truth in the unrighteousness. And when Paul began to speak against this stuff, Nero's chopping block got interesting. And I'm saying to us today, God's got a purpose in your life. What we need to do is find out what our purposes are in the service of the Lord. If you're singing, you sing to the top of your voice. You sing to the fullness of whatever this service is you need to serve. But most of all, you need to protect the body of Christ. Y'all hear what I'm saying? You need to protect the body of Christ. Some of us ain't got the willpower to do it. I didn't even know that name. But you're running your church down. You're running your preacher down. And I said, man, you can't do that. You come out here among all these heathens in this barber shop and run your preacher down. And the other man, the owner of the barber shop, said, I told him not to do that. I told him to shut up. You know what I'm saying? You got to stand up for what's right. Am I right, y'all? And if you can't stand up for what's right, stop lying and saying you are a defender of the faith. You got to be a defender of the faith. If it's wrong, speak up against it. Are y'all listening? Because we are in trouble. The devil is after the church. He's after the church. And And what do you want to do? If he tell out the leader, then the next point is the one that was holding the strongest. And he keep holding them down, so that's why ain't nobody here. Everybody goes there, I don't know. Get right. You sure don't know. But you got to understand, even Jesus had enemies.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Even Jesus had enemies. You're going to have them too. Don't hear me? But you got to stand up. Because if you stand up for God, they're scared, they're afraid to bother you. They can look at you and grit their teeth, and they'll break off the tips of their teeth before they put their hand on you. That's how scared they are of you. Now this is something that I ain't just bragging. I'm telling you, if you stand up for God, God will protect you. You hear what I'm saying? God knows when it's ready time for you to go, and he ain't gonna let nobody touch you.
Amen.
Jeremiah said they want to kill me. God said, don't worry about it, I got your back.
Amen.
Y'all read it sometime, you'll see. He said that they want to kill me. God said, don't you worry about it. I got your back. I'll take care of you. Are y'all listening? Paul said one day to the disciples, said he called one of them aristocrats a whited wall.
Amen.
He didn't try. He don't try. And he called Felix on trial while he was talking to Agrippa a whited wall. And Felix could kill him, but Felix was afraid to bother him. Even Agrippa got nervous and said, almost, you have persuaded me to be a Christian. The fear of you will be on your enemy if you stand up for the Lord.
Amen.
I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem standing up for the Lord. I'm not ashamed of the gospel, y'all. You see, the fornicator don't like my conversation. The adulterer, he don't like my conversation. Are y'all listening? The people who live raggedy don't like my conversation. But guess what? It's not my conversation. Amen. I just bought into God's conversation.
Amen. Amen.
I wouldn't have known that fornication was wrong if I hadn't read it. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't have known that murder is wrong if I hadn't read it. I wouldn't have known that adultery was wrong if I hadn't read it. You get what I'm saying? Paul said we didn't know this stuff was going on, was breaking the law until the law came. When the law came, then we found out what kind of trouble we were in. What I'm saying to us this morning, my sisters and brothers, you need to find out what your purpose is. Amen. Find out what your purpose is. Amen. And do it with all your might. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Sister Quinn got a phrase that she used sometime when she's talking about the hospitality. I think it's called something like the spirit of excellence or something like that. You need to look into that. Because that's the way we do God's work. Amen. In the spirit of excellence. I don't mind losing a friend for Christ.
Amen. Amen.
I don't mind losing a son or a daughter for Christ. Say, what? You heard me.
Amen.
I don't mind. Bump you if you don't want to follow me and God.
That's right. Amen.
I don't care who you is. You know what I'm saying? If Liza had walked away from this gospel, I'd have gave us a vote so fast, man, the ink would have dried before we got out of the courtroom. Because I ain't going to give God up for nobody.
Amen.
What would a man profit if he should gain the whole world and lose his soul?
Amen.
Do y'all hear me?
Amen.
And Paul said, I will let nothing separate me from the love of God. He loves me because I'm behaving. And I ain't going to let misbehaving separate me from him. So I'm going to behave. Think about it. Think about what your purpose is. You know what I'm saying? Amen. God ain't calling everybody to be preachers.
That's right.
But he is calling everybody to be witnesses.
That's right.
You are a light of the world. 5th chapter of Matthew. You are a light of the world. The city that set on the hill cannot be hid. So let your light so shine. What is your light? Your life. Your lifestyle. The way you live. But let that shine. That men may see your what? Good works. And that will glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Amen.
That's what this thing is all about. I thank God for Jesus, y'all.
Amen.
I thank God for his understanding. I thank God for his wisdom. And I will die standing up for God.
Yes.
I remember my brother asked me one day for David. Said, look, said, man, said, what you preach, said, what if everybody turn their back on you? You gonna still stand up? I said, I'll stand up if I'm by myself. If you don't go, I'm gonna stand up. Because I have tasted the goodness of God.
Thank you.
Ow! I've tasted the gospel. Salvation and its eternity. I took a peek into the holies of holies. It looked pretty good. And I will not forsake my God to keep a friend.
Amen.
Are y'all with me?
Amen.
Okay, we'll see.
Amen.
God got a plan for you. But we got to come together so this purpose that God has for this church can manifest itself. The world needs truth. The world needs light. The world needs honesty.
Yes.
Y'all hear what I'm saying? And it ain't much going on in Altamont Spring. It's too much religion and not enough holiness going on in Altamont Spring.
Amen. Amen.
And that's in all the churches.
Amen.
Somebody needs the Holy Ghost.
Amen.
Huh?
That's right.
Sure, man sanctified, put his wife, marry somebody. What? Ain't no sanctification in that. You know what I'm saying? Sanctification is living the kind of life that, didn't God say he justified
Thank
you?
you, Lord. That's what he said.
Justify means he put you in a position where you will change. You will honestly every day seek to know what the Lord will want you to do next.
Yes.
Okay? Let me tell you this, and then I'm gonna quit. Last night I was sitting down and I checked in Facebook, and somebody come on there, some woman that befriend me. I don't know, we were white woman. And I said, hello. She said, hello. I said, I need to ask you a couple of questions. I said, are you married? Are you a Christian? Where you live? She said, I'm married and I'm a Christian, but she didn't tell me where she lived because she don't know if I'm on a freak that want. She said, yes, then I asked, was she married? She said, yes, I'm married. I said, well, do your husband mind you befriending somebody that you don't even know? I said, now, the reason why I'm telling this is because there are a whole lot of freaks come on this thing. I said, and I'm going to protect my interests. So I need to know what you think. She said, he don't mind. So I'm just going to, I've seen a lot of them come on there and say the same thing to me and all that kind of stuff. I said, good. She said, nice to meet you. I said, yeah, nice to meet you, but guess what I didn't do? I didn't match that confirmation, but I ain't crazy.
That's right. Amen.
The heifer might be lying. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You got all them crooks out there on that thing. Y'all don't that be on there. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I don't need that many friends. If I want to talk to a woman, I talk to Bill.
That's right. Amen.
Now, how you like that?
That's right. Amen.
So Tanya be there to the house a lot, all the time almost. Me and Tanya have a good conversation.
That's all right.
Now, what you gonna say about that? I ain't playing that jump. That's the way I feel.
That's right. Amen.
God's got a purpose in my life. This is what it is. To preach and to teach God's word. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change. So if anybody want me to change, you're going to go to the Brown Church.
I know that's right.
Or you can go to Sean. Okay? I'm not going to change. It's not going to help you to not know that the bridge is destroyed ahead of you.
Amen.
And you are in the night with no lights going 90 miles an hour.
That's right.
It's not going to help you.
Thank you,
You need to know what thus says the Lord. Amen?
Amen.
I had a vision.
Amen.
I wish I could tell you.
Thank you, Lord.
But in time, maybe I will. God bless all of you. May he keep you is our prayer. Those are the churches.